How do you think about 谷爱凌?
It depends on how you look at her. If you look at her from the Chinese point of view.
Oh my god, why did it take you so long to connect me?
Do you not
You're just like talking about something.
自己没有点数吗？心里。
Alright, sure. My bad.
Like what province, which city?
四川 province 成都。
Oh, I'm from 四川 too. 啊，好可爱，谢谢。啊，好自恋的我，也不知道是不是好事。连麦这场直播的第一位同学 Leonard 刘。
My name is Leonard. I'm really happy to meet you.
Certain topic you want to talk about?
Temporarily, I have nothing on my mind, especially to talk about. So, can you pick up one or two topics so we can have a chat?
Okay, so maybe do you want to talk about your hometown? Where do you come from?
I'm from Inner Mongolia, and I was born and raised in a very small city that is not very far from Beijing.
Okay, so what do you like about your hometown?
There's some things that are quite interesting about my hometown. The first one is, so let me ask you a question. So have you ever heard of buckwheat? Buckwheat is a kind of grain.
Oh, I think so. I think I know.
All right. So, my hometown is famous for buckwheat, which is very good for, healthy people, especially those who have high blood pressure, high blood sugar level. So this kind of food is very good for their health.
同学杨娃 K 同学上次见过，10岁那个好像是的。
You remember me, right?
Yes, you're 10.
Yes. And by the way, thank you for tapping me on the microblog. I see your video. Do you write diary every day?
I don't have the habit of writing a diary. I also don't write a diary because I don't like writing a diary.
Me too, but I really want to collect my life every day. That way, when 20 years ago or more, when I'm grown up, I can have a look at my diary to remember what did I do and what life did I have. That when I'm a child, I really want that if you're very old and suddenly you find your diary that you write when you are a little girl, then you will feel very good, because that way you can collect your life.
Me too. I do find I am a bit too lazy to write a diary. So instead, I often take videos or take photos of my current life. 连麦下一位同学心如雨醉。
Yeah, it is my second time to come here. Could I ask if you have any idols?
Not really. I mean, I have people who I admire, but I don't really have one certain one.
Actually, I also don't have any idols, but I just think someone is a superstar or something. I just think no one is perfect, though they look so perfect on the stage or on the internet. That's my opinion. What do you think about, perfect people?
I mean, that's impossible. Because not only is that impossible, but also because people see people in different ways. Like, even if you found this person perfect, I would probably not think they're perfect.
So for example, how do you think about 谷爱凌?
It depends on how you look at her. If you look at her from the Chinese point of view, she's not exactly perfect. She can speak Chinese, but she's not fully aware of the Chinese culture. If you say from a more professional point of view, you can say that she's not able to do everything. If you do it from the American point of view, she's part Asian, so she's not really a perfect American person. But as her mother or like her relative, they might think that she's a perfect, lovely girl. It's
good opinion. I kinda learn a lot from your opinion.
连麦下一位同学Sison630。Okay, so where do you live? Like what province? Which city?
四川 province 成都。
Oh, I'm from Sichuan too.
Maybe do you like spicy food?
Yes. Well, I like it. I just can't take it.
I usually love hot pot.
Normally I do 鸳鸯. I don't really do 陈红.
No, you are spy. You are spy in Sichuan province.
So what do you like about your hometown? Like, what's your favorite attraction about it?
I live in Chengdu. I feel very comfortable, and in nights I lots of games we can play, and in cafe, and I don't know how to speak in English. 女仆咖啡店.
Oh, a maid cafe.
Oh, yeah. So I think it's been a long time. I don't.
This is awkward. I don't know what to say.
Okay, so which province do you live in, or which city?
Well, I live in Hebei province.
Okay, so what do you like about your hometown?
The most I like about my hometown is it's close to my capital, Beijing.
Mm-hmm. Is there anything? If I were to go to your province, what things would you like to recommend?
Well, I don't think I have anything to recommend because I don't know much about my province.
So where are you now?
Well, I'm in Sichuan.
So I'm from Sichuan. So is there anything else? Is there anything you like about Sichuan?
Well, maybe just the beautiful ladies, just like you.
Do you like the Sichuan food?
Well, a lot. Like I'm a big spicy taster, but I haven't got much time to taste all of it.
Have you looked around to any famous attractions like the pandas?
I don't think so. Maybe just pandas.
等一下，奶茶菲冰不加糖同学，我们再来一下。
You can just call me Clementine.
Okay,
Yeah.
Clementine, what do you want to talk about?
I have no idea. Actually, this is my first time to come here. Actually, I have been here like several times, but I felt a little bit nervous to grab a mic and talk with you, so I just listened and went away. And I watched like a couple of your videos, and I found them really interesting.
Thank you. Okay, maybe a question. How old
So,
are you?
you know what? Like I celebrated my maybe. Oh, well, that is a good question. Like, I celebrated my 21st birthday, like 21 years old. Okay. I think I'm now lagging because I can hear some echoes from your side. I can hear my own voice from your side. So I'm feeling a little bit weird.
Did you 戴耳机有没有？
So maybe I can just try it, like try to plug it out. I just feel it a little bit weird. I think it is just like I'm doing a live report. This is what always happens in a piece of news.
连麦下一位同学蓝天下跳跃也是老同学了。
Now I'm going back to school now. So I'm very curious about whether you are safe now.
About safe in what way? Are you talking about like as in COVID or like, you know, the war?
COVID.
Oh, COVID, I'm fine. England COVID is fine.
My foreign teacher told me that most British are vaccinated. Is it right?
Yes, that's true. Anything else?
What class do you take, especially on arts?
So we have out of the art subjects, we have art, graphics, music, drama.
So which one are you?
I think probably music and art.
So music or Chinese or foreign?
English. Well, foreign, yes. European.
I feel that learning music need more talent than physics and chemistry.
Well, yes, because you also need to spend a lot of time practicing. 连麦下一位同学 VeryTYWM.
I'm going to the UK in 6th form, so I want you to recommend some schools.
Oh, like 6th form. I would say any grammar school.
I've been China like all my life, and so I don't have like GCSE 的成绩. So if I want to apply for a English school, I just have my grade 我的成绩就是只有在中国的成绩 ，so 我只有中国的成绩的话，可不可以申請國外的學校
I am actually not sure, but if you can't, I would recommend taking IGCSE. I would definitely recommend taking IGCSE just in case.
That's all I want to ask, and thank you.
Okay, bye-bye.
Hello, I'm Hugo. I firstly followed you like 2 weeks ago, and you are on my landing page of Bilibili. And I find interesting, talented, and young girl. So I think it will be a big pity if I miss the opportunity to talk with you. And yes, I'm so nervous now because when I'm on the waiting list, it's just like I'm going to have an IELTS speaking test. Yes, so I can feel like my throat is dried and my hands are getting cold. Yeah. And I've been studying in the UK for 1 year from 2016 to 17. Yeah, and I'm studying at the University of Bristol. Yeah, so I miss so much my days in Bristol. I have a question for you. Will it be attractive for you to come to China to study like your bachelor's or master's degree?
Short term, I definitely prefer China over England for short term living. For like maybe like a few years, but not too long. China is more fun than England. England does not have much leisure activities, you know, apart from sitting in a cafe. 连麦下一位同学是冉小将。
Just call me Grace.
It's fine. If you need me to open a topic, that's okay.
Oh, okay, sure.
What? Do you have any hobbies?
Hobbies. I mean, just like you, I love to stay at home and reading my manga and many animation things. That's all my favorites. Many animation things. That's all my favorites.
Japanese anime or Chinese anime?
Both, but Japanese anime was more, I guess.
Because I mainly watch Chinese anime.
Yeah.
But I also do Japanese anime.
Yeah, because I know that I may be much older than you, so when I was at your age, I watched quite a lot Japanese anime, so that has quite a huge influence on me. So
I mainly do Chinese animes, but I do some Japanese animes too.
Yeah, maybe you can give me some recommendation of the Chinese anime.
I just want to listen which ones you've watched before.
Because I seldom to watch some Chinese anime. And also I know maybe I just know the Chinese name of it, so I'm not quite sure that how it translates
the Chinese name if you don't know it.
好吧，终于来面对他，连麦 Hermes。
Oh my god, why did it take you so long to connect me?
Do you not?
You're just like talking about something.
自己没有点数吗？心里。
All right, sure. My bad. I just heard you talking bad things about me. All right, just a claim. All right, it's not a self-claim. I'm not sure whether it's self-claim or not, but okay. Just a heads up, I'm not a narcissist. All right, I'm confident. It doesn't make me a narcissist.
You're not a narcissist. You're just very
confident, which is a good thing, right? Because
no, you're
actually,
so you're just too confident.
Yeah. I just understand my limits, right? I can do this, but not able to do some other things. And what? Okay. Either way, so I was asking how's your week? How's your school? Did you
I've been on holiday for the past week, so
if I remember correctly, you mentioned about your school started from when? Like last week you're in school, right?
Yeah. Last week I was in school. Now I am not.
连麦下一位同学 Cookie.
Oh, hello. I'm new here and I'm another Grace. I don't know if there are any rules here.
Basic rules, like no politics, no bad words, and yeah, that's it. And don't be Hermes.
Okay. So I apologize in advance if I offend anyone. Okay. And I've noticed that there is someone who have the same major as me, and I will be a doctor maybe 7 or 8 years later. I'm in my 4th year of college, and my major is psychiatry.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, I know that there is some prejudice against my profession or against people with mental illness, and I'm wondering that if there any prejudice against the psychiatrists or people with mental illness in Birmingham.
I've never seen it happen, but I think it'll probably still happen sometime.
下一位连麦的同学 Sim Pace.
Ask you a few questions about British. First, I want to ask is how to make local friends in the British, because I am going to Australia or British in the July, so I am
Sorry, what? Book a friend?
How to make friends with local people?
Oh, it's just apart from having different looks and like how do you make friends in China? You be nice, you be a good person, you be respectful, You just need to do that.
Okay. But where to make these friends? Because in British universities, there isn't a class.
Well,
so
can I ask you a question?
It is hard
When
to
you were
make
in
friends.
小学,
Yes.
Did you have friends? Well, did you have a class to teach you how to make friends or to make friends?
No.
See?
No.
It's like just be a nice person and you will naturally attract friends. When you are in class, you will sit next to people. Hello, be nice, friend.
原来下一位同学 Antarctica.
During that summer, I think it's 2019, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I did. I think it's with the same time as Nerja is coming out.
Yeah.
I was
and like everybody forgot about it and they were so busy watching Nerja and I'm just like
I was very obsessed with the Nerja movie.
I was very obsessed with it too, but then like 罗小黑 came out and I was like, oh my god, I love this movie. But everybody was so busy over
exactly.
Nerja that you're just like, do you watch any of it?
So we're not really talking on the same time. But yeah, 我暑假先去看的哪吒，然后我看了好多遍，就是我去电影院看了3-4遍吧，就是哪吒。就 I really like 哪吒 but 就是 after
之后就是过了段时间，然后 B 站上不是有罗小黑吗？然后我就去看了罗小黑，然后哇，就 I regret so much that I didn't went to watch it in the movie theater. I was like, oh. 就我很喜欢他的 vibe， 他的 vibe 特别好，就是我觉得他是我见过所有很像宫崎骏，就是我感觉他就是怎么说呢？我就感觉中国很多电影就是包括动画电影和真人电影，他们那个节奏的把控还有画风都没有罗小黑他们那个电影塑造的好。
连麦下一位同学，珍宝在何处
？You can call me Leslie. I just came back from work and I spent the day reading papers and doing all experiments. Oh, I want to know if there is a application or WeChat group or other other thing that we can talk in English.
你可以加入我的粉丝群，动态加管理员。
Yeah, because I want to practice my oral English.
So basically, right, you will join the group and like basically they talk to each other in English in there. Okay, they talk about other stuff too, but they create other chats like Soul and stuff like that. Like they like you can join it and they will organize between themselves like chats to practice English.
That's a great pleasure to meet you and can have this 通话. How can you how you say 通话 in English? Oh yeah, have this chat with you.
Okay, bye.
连麦下一位同学 Monet.
Sure. I would like to talk about if you are interested in Japanese anime. Did you watch any Japanese? Which one? Recently I watched the Demon Slayer and the second season has been finished. So I was just wondering if you have watched that.
I've watched a bit of Demon Slayer season 1, but not season 2.
Season 2 is quite short, so I would highly recommend you to read that. And I think when I was in your age, I watched Inuyasha and Naruto. I don't know if you've heard that.
Naruto.
Naruto, yeah. I heard someone talk about Harry Potter. I'm really like Harry Potter. I'm a big Harry Potter fan. And Harry Potter series book in English and try to improve my English by reading that.